Hey, thanks for stopping by. I promise this will not be a crazy outdrawn video presentation telling you about all the millions of dollars that I make and never revealing the secret of how you can do it too. I promise to get right to the point. But before I do that, probably a lot of you are wondering, where I've been. Well, I can tell you, I've been living life. I've had a complete transformation from just a few years ago of what I've become today. And basically what I'm doing is just learned how to live. I've created an amazing lifestyle based around doing a few things that I never thought that I would do. First off, what I'm about to show you has nothing to do with recruiting. I hated recruiting. It was too time consuming. I was good at it, don't get me wrong. But I was sick and tired of chasing the tails of people that really weren't interested. It's not multi-level marketing or something that you have to go and get other people involved with. Absolutely not. There's no advertising that you need to do in order to make money. There's no hassles, there's no boss, and most importantly, you can be your own business owner of a real business, selling other people's products on complete 100% autopilot. I've created an amazing lifestyle for myself. I'm not slaving away, not to some MLM company, not to some corporate giant, not to anybody, not to my upline leaders. I don't have to do anything to make money. So you're probably asking me, what is this all about? Well, I'm going to get to that and I'm going to detail exactly how I'm doing it before you even have to make a decision. But before I do that, I need to make sure you know that I'm the real deal. So what I'm going to do is get behind the camera, go on screen and show you some income proof. Proof that I've been making money without doing recruiting, without multi-level marketing, without advertising whatsoever, without hassles, without bosses, and I'm my own boss and I live a lifestyle any way I want to do. And what I've chosen to do is live it the best I possibly can. I get to do what I want instead of slave away behind a computer or on the phone or chasing people around trying to get them involved in opportunities. You're going to love this. But before we get into the details, take a look at this income proof and then I'll come back on and share the rest of the story.
Okay, Paul Birdsall here again, and what I've done here is actually got from out front of the camera to behind the camera on my computer so that you can see my screen. And basically what I want to do here is just keep your attention because this is going to change your life in a big way. But I want to log into a couple of my affiliate accounts. These are accounts that I use to access products, to sell products of other people's products along using the traffic jacking code formula. And there's no reason why you can't as well. So I want to show you the significance of how the system works and why I'm not an MLM anymore, why I don't spend all my time recruiting people, why I don't waste my time chasing people around, why I, basically just live an amazing lifestyle. And I want to show you this first so that you understand how big this can be for you if you decide to use the traffic jacking code formula. And then after this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back on the camera and tell you all what it actually is. I'm not going to hide anything. I'll show you exactly what it is before you even make a decision. So let's go ahead and log into this first account. Now, of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blank out my personal information. Okay, so my accounts can't be compromised, obviously, if I can remember my password. I'll log in. And first thing I'll show you is my lifelong revenue from using this formula, over $8 million. It's an amazing success that I've had with this. But what I want to show you is under campaigns, I want to take a date range, a whole year. So we're going to go to January 28th, 2012, go back 1 year, and to today's date, January 28th, 2013. And we'll bring that up. As you can see, just in the last 12 months, I've made almost $1.6 million just from this one account using the traffic jacking code formula, which you can get your hands on. I'll go into the second one. Again, hiding information so my accounts can't be compromised. Remember my password again. And we'll go ahead here and log in. Okay. Now again, we're going to keep everything consistent. And this is the last count I'll show you. I was planning on doing a little bit more, but we'll go to the same date, January 28th, 2012, going back one full year, to January 28th, 2013, and run the report. Now this one's a little bit smaller, but significant in itself. And we'll scroll here to the bottom throughout all the transactions I'm making from affiliate products, selling other people's products. Remember, these aren't businesses I'm joining, these aren't MLMs, these aren't recruiting, these are selling products in lots of different ways, which I'll show you in a minute on the rest of the video. The significance of this. And this account here is almost $160,000 the last 12 months. Now I have a couple, about another half dozen to 8 different accounts that are smaller than this, anywhere from $10,000 to, that would be in that date range from $10,000 say up to about $100,000. Okay, so almost roughly around $2 million I made last year, almost $2 million, not quite, $2 million just selling other people's products on the internet using the traffic jacking code formula, which requires me to spend no money whatsoever on advertising or do any advertising once the formula is in effect. And that only takes about 1 hour. Okay, so I know that sounds crazy, and I know the numbers I'm showing you are probably blow some of your minds. But what I wanted to do this for was not only to prove that it works, but also to impress upon you that I know what I'm talking about, and what I'm about to reveal to you has never been before seen in this industry. I could quietly, easily just sit back and make money on complete autopilot without having any advertising costs, just like I have here, and you saw in my original first account there, over $8 million in just the last few years. I've had amazing success. Why do I do this? Because it doesn't take anything away from what I'm doing to share it with you guys, and I know exactly where you are, struggling, frustrated, wondering what's happened, or maybe you're even tired of doing all this MLM crap and chasing people around and recruiting people and making other people rich. Maybe you want to start living a lifestyle like me. So without further ado, let's get back in front of the camera so you can see that I'm real and real person and everything again. And I'm going to share exactly how I'm doing this, how I'm making this money, and you make the decision for yourself if this is something that can change your life.
Okay, hopefully that impressed upon you. There's a lot of money to be made in this industry, and I want to start teaching you how to do it. But you probably have a question right now, is what is the traffic jacking code? What is this program all about? Well, I'll reveal to you how I'm using 1 hour mini sites. It takes about an hour to build them. Don't worry about technical skills. It's really, really simple. And you can even outsource it, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So basically what these mini sites are, there's a formula that I've created that can master getting on the first page and even in the first 2-3 positions on Google on focusing on product launches, brand new product launches. In fact, I have insider information on products that are going to launch 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even as much as 6 months before they actually launch. And I will give you that insider information too on those products. So imagine building these little mini 1 hour mini sites, sometimes they're just 1 page, that you can build in your spare time, or you can go at it full time like I had. Now I outsource it, but I'll talk about that in a second. And you can put these sites up based on these products that are gonna launch, and you can put your affiliate link in there, which costs you nothing. You know, these companies really want you to sell their products. And what you do is you put these little links on here based on the formula that I tell you to do. And basically you set it and forget it. And then when that product does launch, eventually 30 days later, 60, 90 days, that kind of thing, you make a tremendous amount of money without any advertising whatsoever. 0 advertising costs. Okay, so you never pay for advertising or do any other kind of advertising. You're just building these sites, letting them sit there and go build another one. Okay. Also, no backlinking. You don't have to backlink these things like crazy to be able to get them to rank, I promise you, because it's based on the formula that I'm going to teach you in the code, but also too, because we have insider information when these products are going to launch, so we have the first market advantage over everybody else. Okay, and there's dozens and dozens of these products being launched every single day. Okay, and I'll give you that information too as well. Now, how much money can you make from it? Well, you've seen my screen, my accounts on how much money you can be making, but on each specific launch, there's a big flow of money right off the bat that you can make. And the most I've ever made on one launch, just building one site for 1 hour, and then just setting it, forgetting it, was about $4,000, just a little bit more than $4,000. So you can make a significant amount the very first month. But now you might be saying, well, does it keep going forever? Well, what I found, most sites make ongoing after the original month launch, month after month after month, even as many as 3 years now. I'm making between $25 on the low end, all the way up to as much as $800 and $1,000, depending on which launch it was and how much buzz there was about it, and that those kind of things come into play. But it doesn't matter, you just build them. Imagine just making $25 every single month for the next 3 years from 1 hour of work. Okay, it's genius, and everybody needs to be doing it. So there is a lot of money to be made. Just imagine, multiply that. Just take an average of just $100 a site for the next 3 years or 5 years, because I don't know how long it can go on, but at least it goes on for 3 years. Okay, that I'm still making money. But just imagine 100, and let's say you built over the next year, you build 100 of these sites. $100 a month from 100 sites, you're living a pretty good life, okay? You get what I'm talking about here? Now you're probably wondering, what's all this going to cost to give all that information on how to make all this money without recruiting and selling and no advertising and all this kind of stuff from the traffic jacking code? Well, I've made it at an affordable price, but also too enough to pay myself. Make sure that I get, because I don't want everybody getting this product, because I do want to scare away some people, because I don't want anything to do with, just looky-loos and other people. I don't want to dilute the industry, so I'm going to charge a little bit more for it, but also too reasonable enough for the serious person to say, hey, that's worth it. No advertising costs, 1 hour site that you set it and forget it, and you can make hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year from one effort. Okay, so I'm going to charge less than $50 for it. Okay, and the price is below, obviously, and more information below. But I've made it very reasonable for less than $50. Okay, but I'm going to throw in some bonuses. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to take down the site and it's not going to be available. It will be available forever. The traffic jacking code will be made available as long as I'm alive. But these bonuses that you can take advantage of right now and grab will not be available forever. My first bonus, and these, I can't promise you that these will be up tomorrow, but if you're watching this video right now and I am talking about the bonuses, they are available now, so I do recommend that you grab it now, because these are pretty big. First bonus, Outsourcing Magic. Basically what I figured out was that I could build these sites in an hour myself, but it also was so simple a 12-year-old kid could do it. How do I know? My 12-year-old daughter does it. Okay, so I know a 12-year-old kid can do it because there's no technical skills. It's just copying and pasting and putting this in, doing that, checking this off, hit this radio button, and then submit it and update it. It's really simple, okay? But I could outsource it for about $13 a site. So I found a source that you can outsource all of the tasks for about $13, okay? And I reveal that in Outsourcing Magic. And so imagine building a site for $13, somebody else does all the work, okay? And you put it up there and you make $100 the first month and $25 for the next, 3 years every month. Or you build a site and you go make $1,000 the first month on the launch for $13, somebody else to make it for you. And then you make $50 or $100 or $400 every single month for the rest of your life. Pretty awesome, right? What it does is it creates an unlimited number of traffic jacking sites that you can make, because there's no limit based on time. There's only so much time in the day. Well, you could leverage it out like I do now and outsource it to everybody. If you want to keep manually doing it, that's fine. But if you want to get outsourcing, I'll show you exactly how to do that so that you don't even have to do any work. And building the sites itself, you can outsource that. Okay, it becomes 100% scalable. If you want to make 10 sites a day, you can do that. If you want to make 2 sites a day, you can do that. If you want to make 25 sites a day, you can outsource it and do that. And the return will be an amazing return on your investment by doing that, by outsourcing it. The second bonus that I want to give you, if you act today, is the High Competition Crusher. Because the main course, the Traffic Jacking Code, focuses on product launches, brand new product launches that haven't even happened yet or just happened, okay? But the High Competition Crusher focuses on how you can dominate virtually any keyword or even products that are out there and you want to be on the first page and put your affiliate links there and make money off that. I include the High Competition Crusher for people that take action today. And so that you can go out there and dominate any niche and generate all the traffic you want, or make affiliate commissions all you want on existing products and keyword phrases that are in high demand and high competition. I'll show you how to crush the competition and get your affiliate links on the very first page of Google for existing products that are already being sold right now today. Okay? My last bonus, which I think is the best and most people are really going to like, is the over-the-shoulder live coaching. Every single month, multiple times every single month, I do live Q&A. So answer all your questions, give you tips, help you with your sites. I actually on the video do live setting up of my own traffic jacking sites in different niches. So this isn't just about making money or online marketing or anything like that. It's in any niche you want. One of the sites I just built was based around a product based of doing a launch on baby sign language. Okay, and I've made hundreds and hundreds of dollars in that in just the first week alone from baby sign language. Okay, so you can do this with any niche, and I show you, it doesn't matter what product launch it is, I'll show you how to make the sites for it. Okay, we also do updates. I'm always testing new things, trying to make things more efficient, trying to make them more easy, trying to lift the elevation of the ranking on the pages higher, and as I accomplish that, I'll share that with you on the live over-the-shoulder coaching programs, or the webinars that I'll do. I also critique your websites. So if you make a 1-hour mini site and let's say it was ranked number 5 or just on the first page number 8 and you want to know how to get it up to number 1, I can critique your site and make some adjustments for you live from you and other students that actually will get it higher in the next 24 or 48 hours. Okay? And then I give you all kinds of insider tips on things that I'm doing that can make your traffic jacking code more profitable as I develop those things all the time. Now, if that wasn't enough, okay, because you're probably pretty excited to get started right now, I'm going to give you a guarantee. I believe that nobody can turn down or refuse unless you don't understand English. Okay, here's my guarantee, and then I'll let you go through the rest of the site and get started traffic jacking with me and becoming profitable without advertising, without recruiting, and making a crap load of money with your own sites. Okay? Now, here's my guarantee. Get started today. Make 25 traffic jacking sites according to my formula, which is step by step, and you can do it in under an hour or outsource it for 13 bucks. And if you don't make at least 25 times what you paid for this course, the traffic jacking code, in profits, I will personally come in and buy them from you for $25 each. Okay? So basically what that means is if you don't go out there and build 25 sites, spend 25 hours, if you don't, or outsource it, and if you don't make $1,175, I will personally PayPal you $625 cash just for trying. Now, think about that. You make a $47 investment, okay, under $50. You go out and make 25 sites. You can't lose. You either make $1,100 or more, which they keep going on and on. You'll make at least that. Or I'll give you $625 cash. So you invest 47, do a little bit of work, a couple hours. If it doesn't work, and what I'm saying it does, I'll give you $625 cash. 47, $625 minimum. How can you lose? Now, it's a no-brainer at this point. Obviously, I've made it that way. It's kind of my mafia offer. An offer you can't refuse, right? Well, some people will refuse, and why would I put a guarantee like that in there? Well, because it works. I'm not going to be shelling out $625 if I'm only getting 47. Okay? Think about it. I know it works, so if you do it according to what I'm going to show you to do, it works. This is what you've been waiting for, folks. The only way that you can't win with that kind of offer and this kind of guarantee and that kind of training that I'm going to give you is that you don't take it for whatever reason. I can't imagine somebody not being able to come up with $47. It's not like you have ongoing advertising costs. $47. And I'll help you month by month by month as long as you continue to pay that. Just imagine one site will pay for your site forever. Okay? And if not, I give you $625. That's my offer. Go through the rest of the information. I look forward to seeing you on the Traffic Jacking Code training. And I will see you at the bank, and I'll see you at the top. This is Paul Birdsall signing off. Look forward to helping you real soon.